Being a no-kill humane society, we fulfill our commitment to providing the resources needed for every animal that needs us. Medical care, especially more advanced care, continues to be one of our greatest expenses. Annually, many animals come to us in need of orthopedic care, dental surgery, eye treatment, heartworm treatment, which at minimum takes a few months to treat, treatment for kidney, diabetes, and thyroid disease, and much more. Without Elmbrook Humane Society, many of the animals we have helped and have yet to help likely would not have a chance at life. How exactly does your support positively impact the lives of animals? It is our privilege to share just a few examples of this with you. Elvis came into our care the evening of Friday, October 19th last year. Brought in by a concerned citizen who shared he had been hanging around her home for several weeks, she knew she had to get him out of the cold elements soon to find us and perhaps help him find his way back home. When he arrived, it was clear he had suffered some sort of trauma to the right side of his face. He could not eat even though he desperately wanted to, so we rushed him to a local emergency clinic. He was quickly diagnosed to have a fractured jaw and cheekbone that may also be causing the condition of his right eye. Being a stray, and given we had not yet had the opportunity to do our part to try and find his owner, a plan was arrived at to make him comfortable and ensure he received proper nutrition and care, pain management, and a nasal feeding tube. He spent the night at the emergency clinic where he could begin the care plan and went home the next day to a medical foster home of ours. Within hours of arriving at his foster home, the foster home reported that he was friendly and very easy to handle, a very good patient in addition. Not having an owner come forward during the stray hold, we were now able to have Elvis seen by a specialist so that his facial injuries could be properly evaluated. With x-rays, it was determined his facial injuries appear to have happened some time ago and that at some point dental work had been performed for him. That said, it was discovered that his lower left canine, due to his previous injuries, was hitting the roof of his mouth every time Elvis attempted to eat, causing relatively significant pain. In addition, 3 teeth were dead with exposed roots and another molar had fragments that remained from possibly a previous extraction. Surgery was performed to address these concerns and he returned to foster care to heal. Elvis has made a full recovery and, as you can see, is quite happy and loved in his foster home. His foster home has shared they have enjoyed watching him come out of his shell, showing his loving, sweet, and playful personality. At the time of making this video, he remains available for adoption. Gizmo, at just 3 years of age, has had quite the hard life thus far. Arriving at our organization on July 3rd of last year, it was evident Gizmo was in dire need of care and love from those around her, and thankfully, because of you, we were able to be there for her. Gizmo's skin was in terrible condition, inflamed, infected, and the loss of hair was extensive. We also noticed that she was not walking quite right, and after examination by one of the veterinarians who visits our facility weekly, she was in need of a visit to a specialist. We began treatment for her skin, baths multiple times a week, medication, and an allergy test to try and determine what was ailing her. Her allergy panel showed she has many allergies and provided the insight we needed to adjust her diet and her medication to help her improve. During this time, Gizmo developed an ear infection which we also treated. She was seen by a specialist to help us determine what was ailing her legs. It was determined that Gizmo has arthritis in her hind legs, mild hip dysplasia, and an old cruciate tear in her right hind knee. Unfortunately, it is believed surgery will not help to repair the damage done, so Gizmo will be on arthritis medication and joint supplements to ensure she is comfortable the rest of her life. And finally, she received dental surgery while with us, as most of her teeth were so worn down and broken with roots exposed, causing her significant pain. All this at the age of just 3. Thanks to 2 of our kind-hearted foster volunteers, Gizmo was able to remain in foster care during much of her treatment, which allowed her a less stressful environment, a more regimented treatment schedule than what can be offered at a humane society, and love and attention from her foster parents. Her foster homes, staff, and volunteers have fallen head over heels for this sweet, playful, loving, and affectionate young girl. At the time of making this video, she remains available for adoption. Each day we have the honor of helping animals in need, balancing our heads and hearts to do our absolute best for each one. Tonight, through this video, you are able to see just a sampling of the hundreds of animals coming to us annually who need medical attention. We have some of the resources needed to be able to continue to ensure every adoptable animal receives the life they deserve, from foster homes to partnerships with veterinarians to dedicated volunteers that assist with a variety of needs, to staff who go above and beyond by seeing animals through medical recovery. However, funds to ensure animals who, due to no fault of their own, receive the medical care they need are always a challenge. With your support this evening, you can be the difference for animals like Elvis, Gizmo, and so many others. You can bring second chances, hope, happiness, and life to the animals who will come to us this year in need. Please help us save more lives. Every gift, every single gift makes a difference.